Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you something right away. Why do some people seem to attract money effortlessly, while others work twice as hard and still struggle to get ahead? It's not luck. It's not just intelligence. It's mindset. The way they think about money, opportunities, and success. Here's the truth. Wealth is not just about how much money you make or invest. It's about how you think about money, how you behave daily, the discipline you carry, and the long-term habits you build. In this video, you'll learn why 80% of financial success is psychology, the daily habits wealthy people use that you can adopt, how to build financial discipline so money doesn't slip through your fingers, how to think long-term and aim for financial independence. If you're ready to stop surviving and start thinking like the rich, stay with me till the end. This one might just change the way you see money forever. Part 1. Why 80% of financial success is psychology. Let's begin with a powerful idea. Money isn't the real obstacle. Mindset is. Many people focus on what they don't have: income, connections, opportunities. But the rich often emphasize something else: how they think about money. A popular rule among financial educators is 80% of success is emotional, psychological, and behavioral. Only 20% is knowledge or skill. What does that mean? It means you can know everything about investing, interest rates, tax shelters, but if your mindset is weak, you'll never fully apply it. Here are some mindset differences between average earners and wealthy thinkers. They see opportunities, not obstacles. They delay gratification rather than spending impulsively. They accept failures as lessons, not as permanent defeats. They control their emotions. They don't let fear or greed steer decisions. Question to you. Where do you feel your money mindset is stuck? Fear? Impulse buying? Worry? Drop it below. Awareness is the first step. Part 2. Daily habits of wealthy people. So, if mindset really shapes our financial reality, what exactly do wealthy people do differently every single day? Let's look closer at their habits, the small, consistent actions that quietly build empires over time. 1. They read and learn constantly. Wealthy people are lifelong students. They read books, analyze business news, listen to podcasts, study trends. Because the more you know, the more you see. Opportunities, risks, patterns others miss. They don't wait for someone to teach them. They take responsibility for their own growth. Knowledge compounds, just like money. 2. They plan their days and set priorities. Rich people don't just wake up and see how it goes. They start with clarity. What matters today, what can wait, and what moves them closer to their long-term vision. Every task connects to a bigger purpose: their business, investments, or personal goals. They understand if you don't run your day will run you. 3. They track their money. Always. No matter how much they earn, they know exactly where their money goes. They review expenses, budgets, investments regularly, not obsessively, but consciously. Because what gets measured gets managed. They treat money like a business partner, not a mystery. 4. They delay impulses. When temptation hits, a flashy gadget, a random sale, or emotional spending, they pause. They ask themselves, do I really need this? Will it still matter in 6 months? Does this move me closer to freedom or further away? That pause is powerful. It's where emotional control turns into financial growth. 5. They network and build real relationships. Wealth grows through people, not isolation. The rich surround themselves with other driven, curious, positive thinkers. They share ideas, collaborate, exchange opportunities. One conversation can open a door that changes everything, but only if you've built authentic connections along the way. 6. They manage energy, not just time. Money follows focus, and focus depends on energy. That's why many successful people protect their sleep, eat clean, and move daily. They know their mind is their main tool. You can't build wealth if you're constantly exhausted or burned out. Health is the foundation of every fortune. 7. They practice gratitude and reflection. This one might surprise you, but gratitude keeps ambition balanced. The wealthy often journal their wins, lessons, and moments of appreciation. They reflect not only on what went right, but on what they learned from what went wrong. That's how they stay grounded, humble, and emotionally resilient. You don't have to adopt all these habits overnight. Start small. Pick one or two that resonate with you. Practice them consistently until they become natural. Because wealth isn't built in a day. It's built every day. Part 3. Building financial discipline. Habits are great, but without discipline, they don't last. Discipline is what separates those who dream about wealth from those who actually build it. So, what is financial discipline? It's doing the smart thing with your money, even when you don't feel like it. It's saying not now to instant pleasure, so you can say yes later to financial freedom. Let's break down how to strengthen that muscle. 1. Automate your finances. Don't rely on willpower. It fades. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts right after payday. When saving and investing happen automatically, you remove emotion from the process. It's out of sight, out of mind. And it works. 2. Budget as your foundation. A solid budget isn't about restriction, it's about clarity. Use a simple rule like 50-30-20. 50% for needs, rent, bills, food. 30% for wants, fun, comfort, leisure. 20% for savings and investments. Knowing where your money goes gives you power, because you can't control what you don't track. 3. Track your fun money, but limit it. It's okay to enjoy your money. The trick is to decide in advance how much fun you can afford. Give yourself a guilt-free spending fund, and once it's gone, it's gone. This keeps your emotions in check and stops overspending before it starts. 4. Set clear financial goals. You can't stay disciplined without a why. Do you want to buy a home? Reach your first $100,000? Retire early? Whatever it is, define it, visualize it, and remind yourself often. When temptation hits, your goal becomes your shield. 5. Build accountability systems. Wealthy people rarely go it alone. They surround themselves with mentors, advisors, or financial communities that keep them accountable. Whether it's a money coach, an investing group, or a trusted partner, having someone who checks in on your goals keeps you focused and consistent. Discipline grows stronger when it's shared. 6. Measure success in progress, not perfection. You don't need to have perfect months. You just need better months. Small wins compound, just like money. If you stay consistent, your discipline will turn into a natural habit, and that's when the magic starts. Part 4. Long-term thinking and financial independence. Here's something almost every wealthy person understands. Getting rich isn't fast, it's exponential. Real wealth takes time, patience, and the right mindset. But the longer you think ahead, the more powerful your decisions become. Short-term pleasure versus long-term gain. Most people chase quick wins, a new phone, another trip, a flashier car. But rich thinkers play a different game. They ask, will this make my life better 5 years from now? If the answer is no, they pass. Because true success is delayed gratification, trading today's impulse for tomorrow's freedom. Think in decades, not days. Wealthy people don't measure progress by weeks or months. They think in years. They invest time, energy, and money into things that compound. Businesses, skills, assets, and relationships. When you think long-term, small steps don't feel small anymore. They're building blocks for the future. Ask yourself, what could my future self thank me for a year from now? The power of compounding isn't just for money. Yes, your investments grow over time, but so does your mindset, your knowledge, your habits. Every book you read, every skill you learn, every smart decision, it all compounds. The earlier you start, the bigger the impact. Financial independence isn't about quitting work. It's about freedom of choice. For many, financial independence sounds like retiring early and never working again. But the true goal is freedom. Freedom to choose the projects you want, the people you work with, the lifestyle you live. It's about having enough so money no longer controls your decisions. So here's the truth. Wealth doesn't start in your wallet. It starts in your mind. Let's recap what we've learned today. 80% of wealth comes from mindset, not math. Wealthy people read, plan, track, and learn every day. Discipline turns habits into results. Long-term thinking beats short-term comfort. Financial independence is freedom, not a number. Final takeaway. Wealth isn't luck. It's alignment between your values, your goals, your habits, and your beliefs. When those line up, success follows naturally. Your challenge this week: ask yourself, what's one small habit I can start today that my future self will thank me for? Write it down. And that's it. The final episode of our Financial Literacy from Scratch series. But don't worry, it's not the last video on this channel. Your financial journey continues, and there's always more to learn, grow, and build. Here's a quick reminder of what we've covered: budgeting basics, saving money, smart spending, banking 101, debt and credit, investing for beginners, mindset of wealth. Each of these lessons builds on the other, so rewatch them when you need a reminder. And of course, if you found value in this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's ready to take control of their money too. Thank you for being part of this journey toward financial clarity and independence. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned for what's next. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and keep growing your wealth mindset.